YouTube's changing, folks. It's changing, and I mean, YouTube's always changing, I guess. But this time I think it seems to be more. This change seems to be more related to you, the audience, at least as it relates to channels like this one. Gear demos kind of seem to be going the way of the dinosaur as far as popularity for viewers. I just had a discussion with several other creators in a Facebook group, a secret Facebook group. So those creators will remain anonymous, but they are all creators in the same genre that this channel is in. And we've all noticed some trends going on regarding gear demos. It seems to be, and I guess I'm still kind of evaluating things, but what I've noticed here lately is that you, the viewer, don't seem to care quite as much about pedal demos or any other gear demos for that matter, as much as you used to, unless it's a really hot new item, hot new piece of gear that's coming out or something in high demand, something like that. But your standard video about Boss Pedal A versus Boss Pedal B shootout or something like that. Things that I like to do. You guys don't really care about that much anymore. And I think during the pandemic, a lot of channels, this one included, views suffered, and a lot of people kind of got burnt out on gear demos during the pandemic for a number of reasons. And truth is, there was, for those of us that work in the MI business for a living, anything involving content creation and recording and podcasting, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people got involved in that stuff over the course of at least the first couple of years. But the truth is, the fruits of my labor, and there is a lot of work that goes into this, I find myself questioning whether or not this is worth it anymore. Now the people that are probably going to watch this video are going to be my loyal viewers, the guys, the guys and gals that watch every single video that I post just because they enjoy my channel, and some of them may even enjoy me. So I know that this is going to reach them. Is it going to reach? I don't know who it's going to reach beyond that. But the core audience, great. You guys are awesome, because I can always count on you to support me whatever I do, even if you disagree with something I say. The more casual viewers, who I would like to reach more of. Those are the ones that are kind of that are a little bit more difficult to figure out. What kind of content they want to see. So I'm hoping that this video reaches a few more of those people. Part of me says I should move away from gear demos, and another part of me says I shouldn't move away from gear demos, because some of those videos, not all of them, or not even most of them on this channel, but some of them are are sponsored, and it is a revenue stream for me. The other part of me says maybe I should move away from them altogether, and try and find some other ways to present guitar-related content to you guys that is not gear demos and not plugging my own music. I don't have any desire to do that on YouTube, at least not with this channel. And honestly, I notice a lot of it in my as a consumer of YouTube. I notice a lot more of it. Some differences in what I'm watching as what I'm watching these days as well. I don't watch too many gear demos anymore. I still watch gear channels. I still have my favorites, that I've watched for a long time, and I still enjoy their content. But gear. It's been a long time, since I've watched any gear demo and thought, man, I got to go buy that thing right now. I don't get that kind of inspiration from gear demos anymore. What I do enjoy is hearing people's opinions about this piece of gear, or here Fluff put up a video I think just today on top 7 7 high gain amps that are affordable but still awesome. I like that kind of stuff, and I post that kind of content myself from time to time. But I know that I can't post something like that every single video. Number one, I'm going to run out of ideas sooner rather than later. And number two, You know, I mean, I want to be able to do more stuff than just that, you know, and I can sit here and talk about gear all day long, but, you know, at some point I need to be able to, you know, continue to qualify myself and my experience, you know, and show you guys that I'm actually capable of picking up a guitar and playing it from time to time. I think that's kind of an important element of having a guitar channel. So, YouTube's changing, and you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, YouTube's always changing, and you know, this is not me complaining. This is me trying to figure out how to adapt, you know, in order to keep going. You know, and I'm curious. You know, sometimes I need to look in other directions to figure out how to do that. And so, and to be quite honest with you, I'm doing this going on 8 years now, and you know, sometimes I'm better at adapting to, you know, the wills of, you know, of YouTube and, you know, viewers and all that kind of stuff. Sometimes I'm better at adapting than others, you know. But right now I'm curious, you know, my core, or, you know, anybody that watches this channel with any kind of regularity, I'm curious to know what, you know, what other types of content outside of this channel that you like to watch and you like to watch regularly, and why you like to watch that content. You know, is it because of the content itself? Is it because of the personality? You know, I know there's, you know, there's still a lot of, you know, Pete Thorne fans out there, for example, because Pete's just a super cool guy, you know, and people like to hang with him. And that's great. You know, but he also does, you know, his gear demos are still awesome. I still enjoy his gear demos as well. Glenn Fricker's another example. You know, I like his personality. I like the cussing and the swearing and the, you know, and the hooting and hollering and all the stuff that he does. You know, and I also enjoy hearing his experience in the recording world. You know, I've learned a lot from Glenn, and you know, the truth is, I think he's pretty knowledgeable, and most of what he says I find pretty difficult to, you know, to argue with, you know, or at least disagree with. You know, I agree with a lot of what he says, and you know, and let's face it, he says fuck a lot, and I respect that. I want to know who you watch and what you watch and why you watch it. Not necessarily because I'm going to mold my channel to what you guys say or copy anybody else. That's the last thing I want to do. But I want to get more of a bead on what YouTube viewers who view guitar channels are after these days. So comment down below. Let me know. Adios.